I decided I'm going to share Sky's story because he's one of the unexpected dogs we ended up with for a good reason. And his story is kind of different than the others because he was literally half dead when I got him. And my friend Anthony can vouch for that. He was very weak. He was very thin. He was in no condition to be a service dog, which is what I was told he could be to help me with my issues with trauma, because I need help because I have really strong people fears and stuff like that because of severe abuse. So here's Sky's story. So I was on that pet looking up thing. I'm not going to name the site because I think it's a bunch of scams too. And I liked Sky's pictures. It didn't show how thin he really was. It didn't show his condition with the inside of his mouth or anything, but I thought he was beautiful. I still think he's beautiful. And so my friend helped me go get the dog, and we got there. She had him on a leash, ready to go, and he was thin. I found out she was only giving him one raw egg a day, and that's it. That's all she was feeding him. Now, he originally came from an Amish family, and when he left that Amish family, he weighed 80 pounds. The day I got him, I took him immediately to the vet after I got home and got him some food and fed, and the vet opened the next day. I took him and weighed him. 43.2 pounds in 3 months. That's all the longer the lady had him, was 3 months. He couldn't even jump in our truck. He didn't have much of an appetite anymore. He didn't want to drink, didn't want to eat. He cried a lot, but he was lethargic. He was also full of worms and other health issues, like he had parvo. He tested positive for parvo, and we had to keep him separate from our other dogs. And we had to quarantine a special potty spot for him, and we helped him. Fed him, gave him his medicine, patience every single day, love, affection, and now he's back up to 75 pounds. And the doctor said that he's good there. Don't force him to gain any more. He's healthy. He's doing great. He's happy. He loves to play fetch. He loves to go for rides now, and before he was scared of rides. When I first got him, I had to physically pick him up and put him in the truck. He couldn't jump. Now he hops right in and over the seat. Sometimes I'm afraid he's going to hit his head when he jumps in the very same truck. So, for those that say that my husband and I should be kenneled, or we don't have the patience for dogs, or the appreciation for their energy, you're full of crap, with all due respect. Seriously. Our dogs are played with all the time. We love them very much. So what if we live in a camper? So what if we have so many dogs? We love them, we treat them with respect and dignity, and we play with them constantly. We love our dogs. They're not just dogs to us. They're not just pets. They're like family, and they're treated like family. And yeah, bad weather, they sleep in the kennels. We don't want them to get hurt if the camper gets blown over and thrown across with nothing protecting them. That would be irresponsible. And I have researched it. It's the safest way to keep them safe how we live right now. Our goal is to get a farm again where they have acres to run and play. That's what our goal is. And we are getting them spayed because we don't need no more puppies. No way. And I could look you all right in the eye and just admit that we don't need no more puppies. Do I have a heart for dogs in trouble? Absolutely. That's how Phoenix came along. From the breeder, they don't know what happened, but part of his tail went missing. So they said they couldn't sell them, so they gave him to me because they know I'm good to my dogs. And I fell in love with Phoenix too when I saw the picture of him. He's such an adorable little guy. And also, Buddy, he was supposed to go to someone else. But because the breeder let us hang on to him for her, she had a tissy fit and didn't want the dog after that. So we kept Buddy. I'm not going to turn them away. Not when they can have love and affection and compassion. Now, Rosie I picked. Nova I picked. Ghost, we paid for him, picked back in 2016, and we got him in 2017 when he was old enough. Ghost is our oldest dog here. He's quite the dog too. I'm going to show him one of these days too. But he's a senior, so he doesn't always want to play watch mommy video. He's tired a lot. But he's old. So I don't push him. I'll get a video of him when he's a happy, good mood, because I want you guys to see the fun he has still. And he's a big old baby too. And the other two, Dixie and Rose, are not Dixie and Rose, Dixie and Rebel, were supposed to actually go to Florida. I was asked to pick them up early because they needed training because they were already overly bonding. They didn't want to do anything apart. And they also had issues with anxiety where they got just a little bit stressed. So I picked up those two and brought them here because the guy said he was going to pay for the dogs and pay for the training and transport. He didn't pay. But on his Facebook, he goes to all these fancy little things and he doesn't pay for his dogs. So guess what? We got two more. My point is, I'm not going to be cruel and heartless and turn away a dog and have it end up in the shelter where it could potentially still bite and get put down. Not when I know that we can help her. Because Dixie does bite. Dixie does get afraid. But even the vet and also the other trainers that evaluate her, it's a personality issue with her. We have to socialize puppies when they're young. It means so much to the dogs, and it prevents these kind of behaviors. Now, Rebel, the only issue with her is she's so bonded to Dixie that it's pathetic. She won't do nothing without Dixie. And that's okay. They can keep each other. Because you know what? We love them too. But hating on me because our dogs are in the kennel for sleeping and to prevent breeding, that they have to be in groups and things, that's kind of BS, especially when you don't know why or what or anything that we're doing out here. Each dog is loved and cared for and treated very well. So there's Sky's story and a little bit of the other story, because once I get on a roll I can't help it sometimes. But we love our dogs. And if you don't think so, come meet them yourself. Have a good day.